Alright, welcome back everyone to the Curator's Codex Gaming channel, a channel where you can find as many entertaining things as I can personally muster up for your enjoyment. We are back on our second continual playthrough of Borderlands 3, still at the Holy Broadcast Center, right where we left off last time. We're just pretty much going to roll right into this. The audio was a little bit messy on my my first playthrough. It was just a little loud. The gameplay was a little loud compared to my actual voice, so hopefully that's going to be pretty fixed this time through.
Awesome. Now get in that digital torture room and save her, bro.
I gotta enter the virtual world.
You're in the simulation, bro. Vic's somewhere in there. You gotta find her and break her out. Take her to the exit console inside the construct. That'll rebuild her body in the meat space. I need my best brunette in one meaty piece.
Not a
BT dubs. When they uploaded her, it probably fragmented her recent memories. You're gonna have to try to find them so you can remind her who she is when she wakes up.
I don't think I've ever heard a better way to refer to the real world than as the meat space. Some cash. So this time around we are on Mayhem level 4.
Memory fragment 1. What up, me? Our idiot-in-chief Vaughn finally made one good decision and made me the new deputy war chief of the Sun Smashers. He took a slap in time replacing deputy head chief after he belly flopped into a frickin' acid pit. Man, he knew how to party. Vaughn's alright, I guess, but he's no head chief.
Let the life bleed from you.
Booyah. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure we'll take up the Mayhem level as we go on. Eventually, we'll probably just like shoot it up straight to 11. I mean, what else do you do but crank it to 11? Some rocker terminology for you there. But, yeah, this is gonna be pretty. This should get pretty interesting here. We've got the loot explosion and the las spinner. I still don't even. Let's see what. I don't remember what you call that stuff. What is it? Modifiers. That's what they're called. So yeah, as you can see here, that's what we're rocking with currently. And you'll also realize that it doesn't take too much for me to absolutely struggle at times in this game. I will, again, always be downing myself more than not as well. One of the more dangerous things about the Breath of the Dying. I'm not sure if it's every time, but I know that at least there's a chance of when you kill enemies with this thing, it shoots out a bunch of balls of acid like that. Must be every time. A little dicey. Yeah, you don't need much mayhem for it to even get just slightly dicey. Alright, let's head back into the broadcast center here. Still rocking the fire spider ant, nothing better. You see some of those fireflies burning him up. Just beautiful. This game just never gets old. I'm gonna say that every playthrough. You will see me saying that as part of the commentary overhaul, is just simply speaking your mind on the constant. But we'll get better at that as we roll on. Collect that cash. I know, like every time you die, it's like, well, when you're up in the higher tier, it's like, well, I think it's based off how much money you have, but when you have enough money, it's just like 10, 20 million every time. Which is whatever, because you can gain that money back pretty fast, all things considered, but especially with loot explosion, it's one of the better reasons to have that on there. Oh, did I miss something back there? Hold on. Let us see. Let us see. It looks like I did. Collect memory. Shoot. Alright, we're going back. I think we need it all once we get up to the top. Hey-o! Yeah, I know. I was talking about games that I would like to start playing in the previous playthrough, the previous episode, whatever you want to call it. I know I mentioned Evil Within. I might go back and do some Gears of War as well, like do a full playthrough of all those games.
Memory fragment 2. Yo, me, check this out. We found this crazy alien thing in the desert today. Brought it back to camp thinking we could sell it to the children of the vault. Those idiots are always buying crazy alien stuff like that. We're gonna be rich.
Gonna be rich, yo. Still, I love the Psychos so much. Someone like the Borderlands movie, you know, it was alright in certain aspects, I guess. But if someone could make like a really proper adaptation of the film, you know, dudes just getting blown up, screaming in agony all the time, vault hunters just ripping them into pieces. Yeah, just nothing better than that. At least that's my favorite part, but I might just be a slight psychopath in that tendency. So we're just running through here. Yeah, again, hopefully we can run through everything pretty smoothly. I'm thinking after this we'll hit up some of the side areas in the map. We're basically just going off my memory, so ideally that will get us through everything that it needs to, but if I ever miss anything and people want to see anything else, let me know.
It's go time, me. This mouthpiece idiot wants that alien thing, and Vaughn won't sell it. We must be the last clan on Pandora that hasn't joined up with the COV. The Sun Smashers need new leadership. You know who I'm talking about, me. It's me.
It's me. That's right. Not really anything more conceptually right than a psycho mindset. I don't even know what you would call like a typical person in the world of Borderlands. Is everybody just technically a psycho? I feel like the proper term would be like a wastelander, but I mean I know that's not a literal thing though. Oh, yeah, you can already see even as on Mayhem 4, our weapons are down, are not popping them anymore. They're still doing really good, but you know what I mean. I am not one to play on the super harder or like Mayhem 11 too often, at least on the reg, because of that. Same thing, you know, you go up through the levels and you get like the right kind of guns and the right kind of build rolling, and usually it's not that bad, but I don't know. To me, the replayability value that comes from this game is more, it's more just from the entertainment value than it is like the gameplay. You know, like a lot of people don't like the dialogue at points in that in the game, which I know is like part of the reason I'm doing this whole thing, trying to show all that off. But just gotta have some patience. Just rock some patience, roll alongside it. Makes things a little interesting that way. Makes it less of a mobile game.
Human, I can free you from this mind prison.
No! Can't leave. He'll twist my arms off again. It hurts so bad. But then they grow back. I don't understand. It's happened like 50 times already.
Hands off my captive!
Interrogator.
That's the spirit.
Iced. That's right, I'm the first person to ever come up with that phrase after killing somebody using a frost weapon.
This is slapping weird. I'm freaking out. You gotta get me out of here.
Compressing Storm's pretty good for long range stuff. I mean, of course, it's a sniper rifle and everything, but you know, because you just shoot in the general area, you don't even have to hit anybody, and then they just get zapped by the floating electric balls of fury. Melter. Junk. More junk. Alright, what happened? Did she go ahead of us? Let's jump back here. It's just that gun crate. Gun toilet, I should say. Kielbasa. I have no idea what that is. A gun I never really used, that's for sure. Is it? What am I missing here? Hold on. Just want to make sure I'm not going to run past anything. Something down there? Another fragment? Did I miss one again? Looks like I might have. Oh, I did, all the way at the start. Is that right? I again, not the most intelligent video game player you'll find around the way. I'll often miss a lot of stuff like this just running through. My focus is more adept at the art of killing than it is anything else. Let's see.
Ah, you
Is this
found a
down here?
chest.
There it is. I must have just forgot to grab it.
Memory fragment 3. Get this, me. So I showed Vaughn the crazy alien thing and he got super weird. Told me to hide it. Ugh! The whole clan could eat barkid caviar for months if we sold it to the COV. Now, I look like the asshole because I have to tell the clan we're not selling it. Slap an idiot in chief. He doesn't know what's good for the clan.
Did you get all the memories? I can't wait to hear them myself. You know, Vic and I are tight. Always so supportive. Go get my best bronet out of that simulation.
Bronet. Yeah, games that include puzzles were never my strong suit. I mean, I know this, not talking about Borderlands most often, there's not too many puzzles in this, but games like, what is it, the Uncharted series, sometimes I would get lost in that, even though it's not even that hard. Nobody's here. Oh, he must have been killed by a badass. That's too bad. Run our way to the objective here. Yeah, I know, virtual reality, like full virtual reality kind of rig setup. I know that's like been the talk over the last like 10 years, but or at least there's been some talk about that whole kind of thing, and there's a few companies messing around with that. But yeah, like having a whole setup where it's, you know, it's the full body rig, like in Ready Player One, I think that movie is called. You know, where you can kind of feel everything, experience everything, just kind of shoot yourself into the whole world almost. Be kind of crazy. It'd be pretty cool on the far end of things. I imagine if it ever gets to that point, it's gonna be a situation similar to Ready Player One. Probably see an in-game world with all the add-ons and, like, you know, the skins of various things that you can just buy and do whatever, like a kind of like a battle royale open world thing where you can travel from video game to video game doing whatever it is you so choose. Now we gotta exit the simulation. Nothing better than Psycho architecture either. Just piles of junk all over the place. I would call that home. Yeah, so I looked at this earlier. I reset all the missions, but for some reason it must not be having me do this, or it's just not available yet. I have no idea. But this is one of the locations where you can get one of the pieces for Claptrap to rebuild his friend. But that'll probably come up once we're off of this rock. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Wait and see. It's marked gray though, which is what I would assume that means. What's up, friend? Okay, right here. Whoop. Done playing our video games. Back to real life.
What a slapping nightmare. Thanks for getting me out of there.
Vic! You're alive!
I mean, technically.
He's talking to me. Hey, Vaughn. Look, I'm a slapping idiot. The COV are messed up. We tried joining them and all they did was murder and torture us. In that order.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to be pretty brutal with you right now, Vic. I'm gonna need you to give me 100 apology push-ups. When you're done, come join me. We got a new clan now. Go Crimson Raiders.
Crimson Raiders? Yeah, I can dig it.
Hey, as long as you're doing the push-ups.
Oh, hey. You saved my slapping life. Here, I nabbed this crazy gun while we were in that never-ending digital hell prison. You can have it. It's all yours. Well, this is awkward. Oh, come on. I mean, I always wanted more me time, right? This is perfect. I get to hang with my favorite person. I mean, are you me or am I?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just switch it up to 11 soon enough so I can make sure I get Mayhem 11 weapons.
Right? And I'm
Get
like
all the good shit going.
Mind right now. Do I need to like feed you or whatever? I think whatever this stuff I'm floating in is keeping me going.
It's the
I
goo.
don't even have a digestive system anymore.
Stay in the
But I
goo.
do have taste
There's some
buds.
doll suppositories up here. I never even saw that before. I don't even know that I want to know what that's used for.
Maybe getting connected to a torture device for simulated eternity of unspeakable horrors wasn't such a bad deal after all. Yeah, high five! Dude, not cool. Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, I always like to stop and listen to all the extra dialogue that goes on. You know, sometimes you run into some pretty goofy stuff. Could be pretty entertaining. Typhon box. That's weird. I wonder, it must not have set those kinds of missions too. Granted, we'll still try to hit up all that stuff. So I guess there's a Typhon de Leon box location right there. Next to the Holy Broadcast Center. Alright, let's see. Now it wants us to talk to Lilith. Take a look at the map. We got Typhon log down over here. That's kind of the handy thing about most of this stuff, though. If you just pay attention to the map, often the side objectives will show themselves up. We can even see a little area up here I haven't even been to yet. Oh, that kind of makes me wonder. I wonder where that is. Let's see. We're gonna run up by this way. Another Typhon log up here for the Typhon drop. One of the legendary hunts. Crimson radio up by that tower. I wonder where the last Typhon log is. Oh, it's right here in front of my face. So yeah, just looking on the map, you can see all the different Typhon log locations. In order to unlock the Typhon dead drop right there in that container where we just saw. Alright, we're gonna head over here and buy this vehicle. So you get the flaming heavy armor for the main vehicle. I'll have to see, what is that? I don't know what it is. Out for the Outrunner. Outrunner's heavy armor, but also the awesome flame decal that goes on to that, which is pretty sweet, if I do say so myself.
Let's hunt.
Especially because it gives you the guitar horn. Kind of, whoa, dude's fast. Coming up on me. Hey, you're scrap, pal. Down myself again. Again, common frequency that will come up. But that's why we have the beast. I would probably be a very poor player without him, just to be able to revive me all the time. Shut up, I can rely on whatever I need to rely on. What do we got? There's something in here too. I think that's just notioning the oops. Sorry about that, hold on. Alright, let's see here. Usually, I gotta open that gate, which is this button right here. Yes, sir. Looks like it. Slow opening gate. But yeah, one thing to always keep in mind, I mean, again, you know, just trying to share all the information around the game. Anytime you find like locked doors, gates, whatever is going on, force fields, you can usually open them up by following a cord from the area. It'll take you somewhere. Here's that heavy outrunner, the fire decal. Is always one of my favorites. I think for the majority of my playthroughs, I always just kept that one on there, right out the gate.
Come here, girl.
Yeah, again, right, I've played through this like 5-ish times, I think, and I still don't have all the vehicle parts. So, just take note, if you want to get all the vehicle parts, most of that just comes from grinding by, you know, farming vehicles, running around stealing vehicles from enemies in certain areas. Most of the stuff, though, you can find online, you know, you just look up, like, where is this? How to get this? Borderlands 3, and you'll be able to figure that out. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else for us here right now. Let's see. Bad reception. Oh, I think this is on this map here. Yeah, alright, yeah, let's head over to this place. This is where we do that Vaughn side quest for the idols. I know there's some other stuff that goes on over here, but I'm not sure if we're there yet or not. We'll see. You just gotta love it when they just explode like that. I just don't think there's anything better. For me, that's what really brings the replayability value into proportions. Say hello to our new friends. Take the long way around. It's usually how it goes. Sure, I thought there was more of them that usually spawned in here. Guess they just spawn up on this bridge. Lob's one of the best weapons for crowd control, in my opinion. It just streams through everything. Hey! Ow. That hurts. Hurt my tummy. Dead or alive? The whitey-tighty madman, wanted for crimes of being a sun smasher, refusing to wear pants, cutting donuts in half, and general obnoxiousness. Sounds about right for Vaughn.
I don't remember anyone snagging that picture, but I can't blame them. Those are my trusty Hyperion Red Bar X2000s with Quicksilver Fly and no-rise banding. Oh, best underwear in the universe, bro. It's the only good thing Hyperion ever gave me.
They sound delightful.
Just between you and me, they're the source of all my power.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, you know, playing the Tales from the Borderlands, like on the main story, just because you get to kind of see what the history behind Reese and Vaughn is, how they kind of came to be, which is totally ridiculous, but I would expect nothing less from a Borderlands story like that. We gotta go down for this. Where is it? Where is it at? I have no idea.
Now that is a quality wanted poster. It really shows off the old blood hand. Started wearing that during Blood Feud number 2. No, it was 3. That's right. Because number 2 was the time I declared war against a mountain. Guess which one's still standing, bro? Death to mountains!
What does that say? Oh, couldn't read it. Oh well. Something Ipsy or something. Try to get a close look at all the little details in the game here. Guess it's a good thing I don't have any skin. I'm a robot. Such weakness. And that's why, right there. Yeah, yeah, see? He knows. He knows what's going on.
I remember that picture being taken. Man, we've come a long way since Bandit selfies. You know, back when I started my first Bandit clan, if you want an image of yourself, you gotta bloody up your face real good and then smash it on a rock. What do those Calypso twins think they are anyway, gods? You know, someone called my pecs divine once. That's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, my go-to main for flak was always the rack attack. You know, because you could just run in, and as long as you have enough charges on it, you can pretty much just sling them out constantly. Whenever you're out of ammo, you know, you run out of ammo, you sling 2 rack attacks and then reload, go back to shooting, and then just kind of repeat that process throughout the whole combat scenario. Some more of my bad aim for you. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sure if much would be better than me running it through at a max level player character. At least alone anyway. It would just be a big motion of me silent on the screen trying to survive constantly. Okay. Just went down there and started shooting at the rocks. Their intelligence is on the mid-level. Oh, well, I should probably the lowest level conceivable. But let's not worry about that. I think that's why nobody feels that bad to kill them. You know, it's like, you kill a normal person, it's like, oh, well, you're kind of taking a life, you know, but when you take the life of a psycho, it's, well, yeah, it's just like killing a cockroach, I think. Just another rat out of the nest. For every psycho.
Those wanted posters into the scanner. Wow, I'm really walking you through this, aren't I?
For every psycho you take out, there's probably like 30,000 more that are born in some ditch somewhere. Ammo. Ammo collection for me. Incinerator? Did you say shredder? That's a big ass shredder.
How'd they turn out?
And turn them into statues.
You are a prime physical specimen.
Oh, come on. I know.
It's got some
Now,
big
let's
boots.
swap out some of those crabby old
There's some
COV
more
statues for
suppositories.
some of my perfection,
Let's see,
as
what
you
does that
so rightly
say?
put it.
I cannot read that. For crap. ×8. Oh, so that's scratched out, I guess, huh? What do we got here? Uncle Claptrap's low-cal calorie buddy. Interesting.
So long, COV! And hello, glorious
Snacks.
Golden Vaughn! Oh, man! Look at me now. Got my own statue. Just joined up with the #1 clan on the planet. Go Crimson Raiders! I love this day!
Whoa! I guess the suppositories must be pretty popular in Borderlands. At least on Pandora. We'll have to keep an eye out, see if we see them on some other planets. So we're gonna run back through here, place some of these statues. No better place than in the back of a dump truck.
Take that, Calypso jerks! And that's me! You know what makes the Crimson Raiders so great? Y'all kick ass like crazy and protect the weak. Now that is the kind of clan I can get behind.
Amen. That's the only way to do it. You know, I love is that even considered a dump truck? It's just a big regular loading truck at this point in the Borderlands universe.
Love that smashing sound! When the Calypsos see my golden visage, they're gonna be pissed! You know, someday, maybe I'll give the whole Bandit War Chief thing another go, but for now, I'm really good rolling with you and smashing the COV into dust. Anyway, thanks for your help.
I'm kind of curious.
And come see me when you have a chance.
Anything over here? Besides the map edge? That's kind of interesting, you know, there's just like areas that are just... You know, part of me wonders what would happen if you ran out that way. Probably just death. Instant. Oh, I guess you got the gun towers here too. Warning. Warning to die. I know back here this leads to Hemivorous. I guess this is that area we haven't explored yet. I'm gonna write down myself again, just for the hell of it. I did that on purpose. Hey, fire rate's too slow. Or maybe my aim. We'll just call it the fire rate. Save me some reputation. I think like that's why frost is the most satisfying type of damage you can deal, because, yep, right there, you know, you just, when they just turn into ice and just collapse or shatter or even just like fall to the ground if they're not like totally dead yet, it's just the best thing ever. Here's one of those Typhon logs that I was talking about earlier. I think we can still hit those up.
My parents' turd farm wasn't far from here. One time SCAGs ate some of our tools, but I hunted those bastards down and licked them good. And only now it occurs to me that that expression might not sound so great. Ah, who cares? I am who I am, and I'm telling you, I licked those SCAGs real good.
Yeah, shit, I lick a lot of SCAGs too. Gonna have to start using that terminology. That's one of the best horns that I ever found for this cyclone here. I'll show it in a second. We're gonna go hit up this other Typhon log on our way out, and we'll get that last one as well. Let's see what that last Undertaker. I think he might be somewhere here, maybe. Nope, he is back on the other map. Alright, let's go get this Typhon log. Jump Tosh! Another jump Tosh! Honestly, if you're not hitting as many jumps as you can when you're driving in Borderlands, shame on you. Shame. Can you even call yourself a true vault hunter? That's how you drive, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you drive.
Missed you, girl.
When I was 16, my parents died, and I buried them at their turd farm. Afterwards, I started thinking, what am I still doing on Pandora? I gotta get off this ass crack. So I stuck onto a merchant ship bound for Promethea. Good thing I was smaller back then, better for sneaking. At the time, no one on Pandora ever thought I'd amount to anything, let alone become a legendary explorer. But, like I always say, heroes come in all shapes and sizes.
Gotta respect some of the, like, well, the world maps that they have, you know? How you can often look out and still see all of the design in the background. It doesn't, like, necessarily just end, or there's not, like, a wall of white fog or something like that. There's that horn I was talking about. The hawk. The fire hawk. Epicness. Make sure we don't pass this Typhon log up. We already did. Yeah, we'll have to hit up that hunt trial up there too. Just make sure I show you guys where everything's at. Right here. Shooting star, make a wish. I wish for a better Hellwalker.
Pandora's a strange and harsh place. Sometimes I get the feeling the whole planet is trying to shake us off like a tick-infested SCAG. But I'll tell you one thing. If I do find the Iridian homeworld someday, I'm gonna finally get some answers. Hey, aliens, I'll say. What's so freaking special about Pandora?
It's Pandora, Typhon. It's the best planet in the world, in the galaxy, whatever you want to say. Best planet in the world, there you go. It's your intuitive thought for the day. Alright. What is this? I think this is some kind of SCAG, or it's a bird. Maybe it's a bird. The SCRAC? Is that it? Oh! Now we can struggle with this. Alright, let's see here.
Accelerating!
Beam it down! Yeah, that fadeaway is just so nice. It just quadruples your damage. It's just the best thing in the universe. At least for fast killing.
Let me see what lies within.
Alright, so yeah, that flying thing, the SCRAC, I think that's what was the hunt, legendary hunt trial here. Yeah, legendary SCRAC. Looks like he dropped something over there. Although I have not gone back to my... Well, I guess we gotta get Sanctuary for me to access the bank, but so my backpack is still full.
I suppose I'll take that.
It's nothing too cool. Hot damn Skeksil. I have not heard of that. It looks like it's a... So yeah, COV gun. I don't know if it's any good, so I'll just leave it. I'll leave any weapons I don't understand up to people who give a damn to comment about them. I think that's good enough on my part. SCAGs.
Yes, to the bloodletting.
What's down here? Secret little cave. Open cave thing. Small weapon box. Burn! Lil SCAG. I love the names too half the time. It's just, you know, little SCAG. Not even like little SCAG or, you know, small SCAG, right? It's not official. Everything's so wonky. Be good stuff if it was early game, though.
Seems unbreakable. I can crack you open.
Seems unbreakable. I can crack you open. That's about right. I would expect nothing less from Borderlands. Also, if you don't do the slam when you're falling, shame on you. More shame. Let's go ahead and run up to this. I think that's... I know we could have just used the fast travel system, but that's alright. Back to the drops. I always love that. If you're the patient type, you can use a secondary fire on a Torg gun to fire a sticky projectile, stack a bunch on a target before detonating for a bonus. I am not the patient type at all. That's why I still need to swap out those sticky bomb guns on the Cyclone. Cannot handle it. And I have the like the blade saws too that it'll shoot out, but yeah, they just bounce everywhere. They're kind of fun, but I think the machine guns that it just originally starts with are the most effective overall. Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool how later in the game they have you come back to Pandora and unlock some new areas of the map and stuff like that. I figured everything was going to end on Necrotafeo. But I guess not. I see how it is. Yeah, you know, that's another sad part about Borderlands 3. Like, with the whole health thing, you know, at least in my personal experience, never having to really worry about health, even, like, playing with all characters, kind of takes out the need for Dr. Zed's stores. Yeah, I remember, I think it was in Borderlands 2, there was some kind of DLC that had to do with Dr. Zed, and it was like zombies and stuff like that. Pretty cool, pretty good time. Oh, look at that. Undertaker's right here. Hello, I'm here to see the Undertaker. Okay, and now we're being shot at. Just no peace. No peace on this planet. Oh, dude, that was just brutal. Ooh. Taking on some hurt. Oh, that still got me. I do my best to jump out of the way of my own projectiles, but we often don't always succeed, which is alright, I guess. Oh, look at that, he got killed by my After Effects. What a loser.
Not gonna be stealing any more of my trademark red bars, that's for damn sure. Pandora is a safer place now, thanks to you, Vault Hunter.
I'll show you some divine retribution. See what I mean? Sometimes the grenades they just don't get the job done at all. only against the weaker links. Fear me. What are you talking about? Ooh, anointed. Burn him. Alright, that one went a little quicker. I'm sure we're gonna get some eventually, but that is another one of my favorite parts of Borderlands 3. It just makes it never get old when you just, you know, someone's just burning or they're getting electrocuted, just a psycho, and they're just oh god, you know, it's the best thing in the universe. I think there's something over here. Might just be a toilet storage. Probably a later side quest mission that you come over here for. Some toilet guns if you need them.
A meager life. The hunt sings.
Back to the car. Oh, did it get blown up? Looks like it got blown up. That or I'm just too stupid. It's alright, we got a vehicle station right up here. I think so. Well, I mean, I guess it's just the one all the way at the top. The music too. I love, you know, Borderlands music is just awesome. It's always just chill vibes. Those good kind of vibes that you like when you're roaming around the wastes, killing people. I just still don't think anything will ever beat the original. Catch a ride! Gonna catch a ride. Up in here. What's this? Heyo.
Ready for a fight?
My jumping skills are on par, by the way. Money. Oh. Spinner. Ah, here we go. Weapon box. Another early game spot. Right there. Get that crap up. Gotta keep an eye out for things like that. Yeah, you know, just like random yellow paint sometimes will lead you to little weapon boxes like that. So it's always good to keep an eye out. Never know what you might find. Even though I probably won't ever find anything interesting from like exploring like I just did, considering I'm on the, you know, max level of everything. But I still find it interesting. You know, you just notice things you never noticed before. We'll have to try to hit up all the Typhon logs on this map as well. After we go talk to Lilith. So we gotta give her that vault key from the broadcast center. So we should talk to Claptrap too. I think we got that. Yeah, bad reception. Here we go. Look at him, just waiting for us. So perfect.
What a spread! I can't decide. You gotta choose for me, recruit. But beware, you hold my very aesthetic in your hands. Now, complete me.
All right, let's see what should we give him.
I think I'm picking up some radio broadcasts on this thing.
Hanger.
Ah,
classic.
Now I can coat things with my head, just like I always wanted.
That's what she said. There we go.
And now I've got shade wherever I go.
Keep him on the chill side from overheating. Right there. I like that one. I'm kind of curious. I wonder if this box down here... Yeah, it does. It does. It just respawns every time. More loot. What do we got? Oh. Transformer. probably the better one. One of the better ones I've seen. Crappier Nagata. Just a bunch of random stuff up in here. Transformer, man, I kind of want that. I think that's the best one I've seen so far. From my personal playthroughs, I have 52 items in my inventory. Oh, that's not good. Let's see, it's that sniper rifle that we got. 3 sims are better than 1. Buckler gas mask, recharger, stopgap. I don't know, I guess we could afford to leave it. I've got too much crap. Oh, let's see, these are our extras here. Drop that, drop that. Some of the stuff we got from the finishing those missions, it looks like. Right, loot expanding deathless, rear ender deathless. Shotgun, corrosive incendiary. What's this one do? Radiation, corrosive resistance. This one gives you more health. I don't see how that's very helpful. And it gives you more ammo though too. Gonna have to keep that stuff on the end. It's alright. We'll give up the transformer. Look at that, it's more suppositories. Popular stuff, man. Oop. Almost went a little too far. Ammo, please. Thank you. Yeah, now we've reached the 99 million mark. Not much, nowhere else to go. It still stacks up money past that, by the way, in case you didn't know, but I'm not sure if it ever maxes out at some point that you can't see or not. Look at this. Clap sap? Is that what that says? For the minion on the go. Clap sap provides hydration on only... Oh, that only Hyperion can. Or something. Oh, hey, here's that can. What does that say? Ipsy. I still can't see the first letter. I already got one of those up in here. What else we got here? Sloppy O's. That's right. You know, if you listen close on some of the radios, there's an ad for that. For those, the Sloppy O's, Sloppy O's, whatever you want to call it. Got some brain scans going on up here. All right, let's talk to her.
I should have seen the COV coming.
Oof. Good luck getting that map back.
Vault Hunter, you really got the map?
Yes, Firehawk. A successful hunt.
Just Lilith is fine.
You got the map? Nice! So, did you see any of my Sun Smashers? And why do you smell like dust and skin?
Your clan is dead. Irene Calypso slaughtered them. It was unnatural.
Damn it! I never told them. No! Sun Smashers never cry. If Tyrene Calypso wants a blood feud, she's got one. Blood feud!
Blood feud.
COV was dangerous. It's even worse than I thought. At least you got the map. I didn't think I'd ever see this thing again. It's not just a map, though. We used this to open the other vaults on Pandora. Every vault needs its key. Well, let's take a look. Been a long time.
Map.
It's not charged. Let me take care of that. Damn, it's not working. Something's wrong. I should be able to charge it. We need help. There's only one person on this planet who knows how this Iridian tech works. Patricia Tanis. She's got a dig site on the other side of the valley. Take the map to her. I'll catch up when I can. Have to track down a few loose ends for our ship.
Loose ends? Why not tight ends? I know. Alright. I gotta go find Tanis. Researcher extraordinaire. Now, granted, I am interested in the lore of Borderlands, but I do not know much about it. I struggle enough just as it is to just to get through the game itself, you know, without struggling constantly, without, you know, trying not to die and whatnot. Head, special head. I want to get some head. All right, Cyclone. Let's see. We check our objectives here. We got golden. Oh, talk to Vaughn. Let's do that before we leave. Vaughn. Oh, this is probably the. I think it's a side quest, Blood Feud, for the Blood Feud. Nothing better than a good old-fashioned blood feud, am I right?
Thanks, Vault Hunter. You made my dreams come true. I mean, who doesn't want little golden statues of themselves? Am I right?
Oh, I see.
You know, we may
Finishing
not have destroyed
golden
the
calves.
COV today, but once they see those statues, they're gonna know who's in charge. They'll know!
They'll know it's Vaughn.
You hear that, Tyreen? Now worship at the altar of my abs, for my name is Vaughn!
You know, he grew quite a bit from his appearance in Tales from the Borderlands. If you don't know, in Tales of the Borderlands, he was, you know, him and Reese were working for Hyperion up on the. I wonder if it's here. I think. Yeah. Either way, up on the Hyperion base of operations or whatever, and Vaughn was like a accounting intern or something like that. Accountant, basically.
Hey, superfan! You sure you picked the right team? I mean, I get it, we all grew up wanting to be vault hunters. But I'm not a follower like you. I'm a god. And my followers will do anything I ask. Oh, here, quick demo.
Here we go.
Cut off your favorite leg.
Oh, Tyreen!
I didn't say both. He cut off both. Now he's trying to stand on his stumps. 1 second. They just taste better when they're afraid. What was my point? Oh, right. My followers will die for me. When it's your turn, I'll let you know. Now run along, superfan. Fix that map for me. Those vaults are mine.
Typical psycho overlord. Yeah, that's one thing I will grant to this game, in terms of like the overarching antagonist. You know, they're just some of the dialogue you hear is pretty funny with their interactions with their own people.
Hey, fellow adventurers. This is Typhon de Leon. Some history dweebs paid me a buttload to record an echo series about my adventures. Typhon needs a new ship. Where's the old one? Angry Saurian broodmother, runaway sandwich, long story. Hey-ho, I was born to a family of turd farmers. Lot of money in turds those days. Good dependable fuel turds. That's why I always say, if you step in crap, consider the upside.
Turd farming's pretty good business, I guess, on Pandora. Start your own business, taking a bunch of craps all the time. Snatch that. NS. NS.
Person trampling my valuable and irreplaceable dig site. May I help you?
You're welcome.
You must be Tanis.
I am. You must be Lilith's new vault hunter, and you found the map. I suppose congratulations are in order. That was it. Well, let me take a look. While I examine this unimaginably complex and priceless alien artifact, you may wait outside and steal anything not nailed down.
Well, that sounds about right. Money! You know, it's funny, like the fact that there's this typical Borderlands.
I need to use you as a sounding board for my hypotheses. Please do not confuse it for conversation. As I suspected, Tyreen Calypso is a siren. Seems to feed on the life force of others, and clearly her cult is her food source for now. The vaults hold unimaginable power, you know. But I shudder to think of what might happen if the Calypso twins reach them first.
screaming, or am I having another one of my episodes?
Both
It's not
Tannis.
just you. There's blood on the wind.
There we go.
Superfan.
Oh,
You fixed the
anointed
map yet?
already.
Just hand it over and you can join her family. But wait, what's that? You don't want to? Okay, gave you a chance. Real bummer. So long, Crimson Traitors. Try and
That was a lot of shots.
Crimson Traitors. Anyway, my brother's gonna broadcast your death on the Echonet. So don't, say anything stupidly heroic. I'll just dub over it. Lilith, if you're listening, bandits are attacking my dig site, and it's not the sort of thing I was hoping.
I'm on my way. Vault Hunter. Don't let them anywhere near Tannis or that map.
COV incoming.
What if I did let him close? Then what, Lilith?
Can't let them get the map.
Ow. I feel pain. I feel pain. Spinner.
Keep fighting, Vault Hunter.
Fight is in my blood. It's in my veins. It's what brings me those gains. Oh my god. Boom. Beautiful. This, my friends, is art.
Take the rest out together. Take this.
Hey,
Defend the map.
jumping out of the way of my stuff. Boom. Right in the face. Take it.
Got something.
So lucky. Poser.
I guess we got lucky.
Tannis, are you okay? I'll take that.
Oh boy. Oh, we got a glitch. Okay. Alright, we're good.
No.
We're chilling.
You're all still here.
Don't
in
worry
your
about
personal
it.
Space, so let's get on with it. Tell me you got the map working.
I did what I could, Lilith, given my vast intellect but limited resources. Shall we give it a go?
It's part of the recording process.
And I believe this should do it. Some data has been corrupted. It seems the map has sustained significant damage. Hypothesis: Tyrene Calypso attempted to charge the map, but her powers only drained it further. Unfortunately, I can only make out a single planet. Promethea? Of course! Typhon de Leon found the very first vault there, you know.
Promethea. Good work, Tannis.
Our destination is Promethea, then?
Looks like it. We have to get to that vault before the Calypsos. Ellie's been working on a ship for us. I'll take Tannis and the map there now. Meet you at the landing pad, Vault Hunter.
Oh, you know I abhor this, Lilith.
Just trying to keep my Iridian expert safe.
Do you know another Iridian expert?
Ready?
Why can't I teleport? It's not fair. Alright, let's head up here.
Usually when I step in crap, it comes off with a good wipe, but you're kind of a clinger. Let me set things straight for you. That map and every vault on it is my birthright. You don't understand a thing about the vaults or what they're even for. I do. We're the children of the vault. It's a family thing.
Yeah, it's crazy finding out information about her later in the game. We'll keep that down for spoilers' sake. Just head up right here. Yeah, I guess we could have taken the Cyclone. Let's see, I'm kind of curious. Looks like up here in the corner, another dead Claptrap. Salvage some of that gear for him. Let's see. Let's take a look at where those other Typhon locations are. Here's a legendary hunt back in there. There's another Claptrap piece. Motor. Side quest over there we'll have to go hit up. Skag Dog Days. Here's another Typhon log. Probably already missed the other one. IQ 1. Alright, let's head up there. Yeah, I love how in a lot of the cutscenes in this game, you know, it's just like you're there and then the cutscene happens, but the main characters just disappear, like as if they don't exist for story purposes. Now that's what I call a good storyline, people. That is the primo.
Woo! Thanks for the lift, Lil. It's finally happening, ain't it? After all these years.
Hell yeah. How's the ship looking?
Almost ready. All I need is some fuel and a new astronav chip.
Biofuel.
Vault Hunter, can you help Ellie get the ship prepped? I'll start rounding up the raiders and bring them on board.
Of course.
All right. Later, Lil.
Be ready for anything.
That design is just crazy.
Fight.
Got some soda cans in a pouch there. Never know when you might need them.
Special for you, BH. That vehicle over there is my biofuel rig, and it ain't picky as to the source. Just run over some bandits and SCAGs to fill her up. Environmentally friendly, right? Hop on in, Vault Hunter. Now, if that rig gets a Pandora flat and busts out into holy hellfire, just come on back and I'll stitch you up with another sweet thing. Like I said, you just need to run over some bandits and SCAGs and whatnot.
Okay. Nothing more important than being environmentally helpful. Especially in our new modern day and age. Alright, let's head on down here. Time to run over some people. Ooh. My driving skills are good. My driving skills are good. You know, that's also the harder part. Especially on the mayhem levels. If you're not hitting them pretty good, it can take quite a lot to run somebody over. I think I talked about that last time, right on that hill over there too. Guy's still alive. You're supposed to die when I hit you. There we go.
I know it's messy, but the only resource Pandora's got in abundance anymore are bandits and SCAGs. Use what the land gives you, right?
Hey, what God giveth for man to taketh. That is not at all a proper line, but I said it. It is now. It is by official decree. Let's get some SCAG flesh. SCAG flesh. Are there no SCAGs? Somebody must have tipped them off. Here they come. Same as when you go into the bad side of neighborhood in town. Sit around for more than a minute and then all the locals come out to stop you.
Halfway there,
Oh yeah,
Vault Hunter.
there we
We'll
go.
have that spaceship fueled in no time. Let's top her off. Just a little more biofuel.
Just a little more. It's our last one right here. Oh no, he's got too much health for us. Make another pass.
I've almost got the whole
There we
crew
go.
on board. As soon as you get that astronav chip, we're taking off.
Alright. Now the astronav chip, huh? Where's that gonna be at? All the way around on the far side? Get that other Typhon log while we're over there too. Up we go. Dreaming across the desert. I think this whole planet classifies as a big old desert.
This vibe that you don't really get what we're doing here. Let me learn you real quick. See, my brother and I were born into a cage. Dad told us it was for our own good, that the rest of the universe was full of bandits that garbage left over from the corporate wars. They're broken, but we make them feel special, so they fight for us and die for us. Because they finally have a place where they belong. A family. My family. The universe is theirs, as long as they obey.
Sounds like a loving family. Listen, if you don't want to be a part of the psycho family, you're shame on you. We're dishing out a lot of shame today for certain things,
Let's see what
but
you
it's well
hide.
deserved. It is well deserved. Toilet guns. As of right now, I'm definitely not taking anything that is not awesome. Absolutely awesome, anyway. Get that ship in the air so we can get into that bank. Organize some of our junk. And then after that, we can organize our junk. Ha. Head up here. Keep an eye out for any secrets. Secret items. Still the first time I ever seen suppositories. Doll suppositories. Gotta be proper with my terminology here. Devourer, huh? No. No, thank you. Hello, psychos. Whoops. Boom! Right into her. Look at that! That was awesome. That's how you kill an enemy right there. Now you may wonder how I immediately knew there was a psycho coming around that way, if you're not an adept Borderlands player or similar, and that is because of my use of the minimap. Now, I've played with quite a few people who don't tend to really pay much attention to the minimap unless they're looking for something specifically, like out of combat, because they need to focus on combat more often than not. But if you look at all the, you pay attention to the red dots all the time, you always pretty much know where your enemies are. Which is obvious, but it's not obvious that it necessarily helps as much as you would think it does. See what I mean? Mayhem level 11 would be... It'd put us in the rough zone. Like, we're standing kind of strong right now, but... Hold the what? Did you guys hear what he said? I did not hear what he said. He was too busy getting murdered. Okay, grab that astronav chip. Mine, please.
Ellie, I have acquired the astronav chip.
It's time! Woo! I can't wait to leave Pandora. I've been here so long it's in my bones, and that's a verified medical condition anywhere else you go.
I would agree with that.
By now, you've probably noticed that Pandora isn't the friendliest of planets. I'm guessing it's not any safer in your day than it was in mine. So if you see something coming, shoot first. We just call that a Pandoran handshake. Hey! I'm Titan DeLeon. Nice to meet you. Here's a med pack. Yeah, I'm doing an Echo series. Sure, I'll sign an autograph.
Gotta love to hear the travels of Sir Typhon de Leon. Alright. Let's get the biofuel rig. Back to base. You said I'm going back to base.
Hustle up, everybody! Get on the ship! You heard the commander! Scrub those decks! Run down the interns!
Botched that jump a little bit.
Parched armpit behind! The stars are destination! Screw you, Pandora! You can't hurt us anymore!
I think Claptrap has some inner problems he's not sharing with the class.
Headed to the ship. See you soon, killer.
Hey! Get off my butt.
Now come on back and I'll get to refueling.
Now that's got to be the worst part about Borderlands in
Just
my...
park the rig right there, BH.
Hold on.
One sec, I'll get to fueling.
Worst part about
I can't
Borderlands
believe
3
we're going to Prometheus.
is that
It'll be
the
good to
vehicles
see
are
some
just
new
so
sights and loose some
so
new
weak,
blows.
you know.
Gonna teach them city boys some things they only see in nature documentaries.
Ah,
She's fuel.
I'm glad I'm not
Ready
a
to
city
go,
boy.
killer?
Alright, we'll head back out there in a minute. Before we leave this planet, I want to go get that side quest we looked at earlier. I think there's another Typhon log that we haven't hit up either. Let's see. I know we just got that one down here. Let's see. Looking around the map. Got this one earlier. I don't see it. I must be blind. But we're gonna go get this side quest down here. Do that one up before we leave the planet here. You know, come to think of it, I wonder... I might not have found the Typhon dead drop on this map yet. Maybe that's why I can't see it. That or I'm just too stupid. It's one or the other. But we'll figure her out. Alright. God, I love that hawk. Yeah, you just do it every time before you take off. It's like primo. Nobody likes you.
No refund. I have need of you, beast.
You're in the hot dog business now, paragon of the culinary world. Congrats. Now get to work. Stag dog days.
You don't know what's in them, but you know you want them. At least that used to be true.
Oh, is that
Some
this?
people want real SCAG meat and fancy toppings. There's some cacti fruits that'll appease the madness. Gives a spicy tang to my dogs and covers the aftertaste. Harvest some.
Turn it off. Sorry.
Right, you're gonna need a special gun to harvest those succulents. I call it the Big Suck. Well, 'cause it harvests
There we go.
succulents. Whatever, I'm a chef, not a namer of things. I used to be culinary royalty. Then one of my rivals spread a rumor that my SCAG dogs were full of dead skin and toenails. And yeah, while it's technically true, you never reveal a chef's secret recipe under the penalty of death. Anyway, my culinary empire crumbled, and I changed my name. For now.
Oh, I guess we gotta go find the Big Suck. Nice. Wonder if those will go that far. Alright, on our adventure to get the Big Suck, we must help out this chef. I don't know who in their right mind would ever outsource a chef's ingredients. Unbelievable. Listen, all I'm saying, that could so fit through there. It could. But the laws of physics are telling me not. Ooh. We're going the right way here. We are. Alright, before we move on, we are going to change up some of our weapons. Let's see, yeah, let's pull out the Raisin's Thorns. Roisin's Thorns? Is that Roisin? Looks like it's Roisin. Roisin's Thorns. Thunderball Fists, another excellent weapon. You can find that on Promethea in the Atlas facility, I think it is. Still need to... Oh, what is that? One with more fire rate. I guess I can drop that. Smart Gun XXL is pretty good too, but it's got a slow fire rate overall. Extended Sleeping Giant, another fantastic weapon as well. Let's pull out Lucian's Call. And we will also roll with Flacker. Get some explosive action going on for the rest of our gameplay today. Golden Touch, 26,000. I want to know where the gold at. Let's see. Plus 10 movement speed while shield is depleted. Plus 80% melee damage while shield is depleted. I should keep it for sentimental value. Put that in the bank later on. Brain gun. You gotta love that. Especially as, you know, it just skitters around. All the little things too that the automated guns say, just perfection. Mwah, just the perfection. You can't get any better than that. It's just hilarious. One of my favorites is always, "You will die. You will die." Or there's the, I think I have it on my inventory somewhere. It's the MK2 Pat or something like that, but it's called Pat. It's SMG. I forget where you can find it primarily, but you know, there it is. You heard it firsthand. But it just always talks to you constantly. Oh, that's a big bug. Flacker, exterminate that bug. Done for. Hey, invisible wall. Oh, it's just can't walk over that. Huh. It's a pretty big ledge, I guess.
Hey, that's the big suck! Grab it and get sucking!
Nothing I love more than sucking. Skag Dog Days, care package.
Now, go harvest some succulent cacti fruit. Those bad boys taste so goddamn delicious my customers won't care what they're eating, which is how I prefer it. And don't you dare judge me. If serving people toenail clippings and dead skin is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Exactly. I don't know what could be more right than that anyway. I think that's like the general expectancy of being on Pandora. If you're eating a burger, it's probably gonna have scag nails and all other kinds of amalgamations of things inside of it. And my vehicle is gone. Give me yours. Ow. Get out. My ride. Let's see if they destroy it while I try to drive off. Ah, suckers. You know, I don't know if I have that turret. Probably do. I should. Let's see. New parts? New parts! Look at that! I did not have that turret. I think I already have the better one. That's why I never paid much attention to that. Shotgun missile. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that. Rolling with the volley instead. They have the 8-ball skin on there right now. Gives you a few random sounds, but some of them unsatisfyingly don't follow through. Hey! Flamethrower. Can I help you, sir? Oh, I should have taken that for the horn. It sounded like something special. I might be wrong. It might have just been a normal horn. That's what I really need to do, is go through and farm as many vehicles as I can to get all the horns, because there's some pretty funny ones you can find from what I've heard. Let's see here. Do I have to get out the big suck? Is that a gun in here? Got the hostile bitch. That's one I hadn't heard of before either. I just got that on my last playthrough on Run-In. Alright, let's see here. The big suck. There it is. Look at that. It's a great gun.
Now about the big suck. Its secondary function is what we call in the biz splash damage. You know, like ground slams and grenades. Anyway, that means it'll knock those succulents right off. Try it.
Sweet succulent cacti. The damage grind.
Seems wrong. I might as well try it. Grab the SCAG meat.
Seems wrong. I mean, hey, you might as well, right? He has a point. Succulent SCAG mate. But is that true? Is SCAG meat succulent? I think that's the question of the day.
I wondered where that went.
Alright, we gotta get some more cactus fruit here. Oh, there we go. It's like, where is it? Come to me. Hey. Reawakening the phrase succulent for me. I haven't used that term in a while. Gonna have to start using that when I cook dinner. Every time coming to the kitchen table. Now our succulent dish for today is ideally SCAG meat and toenails. I don't know where I'd find some SCAG meat. If you have any idea, let me know. Maybe we could go talk to the scientific sect of the government, ask them to biologically create some SCAGs, make them part of the natural order of life on Earth. Come on, I mean, we need them. Just look at that pretty face. That little maw in there. Nothing quite as adorable. Those are creatures that just has a face that opens up into a big mouth. They're like miniature demogorgons.
Ooh, there's always an alpha. Suck it up for me.
An alpha? It's succulent? Oh, okay. We'll have to go back there for that. This hostile bish is pretty good, but I'll try not to say the full actual word too much. I know that you don't necessarily want to cuss too much on YouTube. Probably at all, if I'm being frank. But we're rolling. Listen, it's what the gun's called. You can't put me at fault for just listing off the title. Hate the game, not the player. Let's see, I think. I don't remember if there was something up here or not. That's cool, I've never seen those sideways before. Well, obviously they've always been like that, but not from what I remember. Lagging. More clapsap. 0100010011. What do we got? What's this? Comics.
Where did that
Newest adult bots available. Look at that. Bot. You want to get a nice fresh bot job? Right there. That's what you're looking for. And we got unleashed from shooting to latex. Is that what that says? Oh, from looting to latex. There you go. There you go. No pain, no gain, everybody. There's your top quality content for the day. Man, we're hitting all kinds of stuff today. Yeah, you look around in all the little corners, you'll see some crazy stuff. I've never seen that before. Insane. Beautiful. Beautiful, but insane. Maybe I should start a vote, try to get it pushed through to Gearbox Software to make that streamlined big content, main content for their gaming industry. Succulent Alpha SCAG. Where is he? That him? Oh. No, go grab that SCAG meat. SCAG flesh. What about all just legs too? Like, you know, what are you gonna do with that at the end of the day?
Poaching my succulents, which means in chef code that they must die. Gotta be the bandit chef mincemeat. Go kill him. Oh, it's all coming together. Soon I'll make my spatula-wielding rival pay for what he's done. But first, we'll make my new rival mincemeat pay. Listen, a chef's life is half revenge killings. It's a thing.
It's half revenge killings. I haven't heard that one before, but I'll take him at his word. Gotta love that accent too. My arch nemesis, mincemeat. I don't know what you gotta be saying around here. Smash. Let's see, is it right up here? It is. We're going through the back door. Or maybe the front door. I don't know. Whatever this entranceway is.
Alright, watch out for mincemeat SCAGs. Truffle
I'm
munch
here
and
for
butt
mincemeat.
munch. They will munch anything.
Truffle munch.
Including
We got truffle munch and butt munch. I think I should keep butt munch as a pet. Streamroll it through the
We
processes.
have prepared Chef Mincemeat for his final. Invincible!
Hey, taking a lot of shots. Oh boy, here they come. Go get them, beast. Don't come after me. Die, butt munch. It's your turn, truffle munch. Alright, and thank you for watching. That is my official guide on how to kill butt munch and truffle munch. Fry them up into lots of gears. Take some of that flesh.
Handy trick.
See, those are some thicker calves. What do we got?
Nicely done.
Deft barrage.
SCAGs and I'll be able to
Oh, that sounds
advertise
kinda
my
good.
SCAG dogs have 50%
Hey.
meat. Drop the ingredients off and you get paid.
Let's be honest. 50% meat for Pandora. That's either good or it's below standards. You'd think it would be more like 150% meat. Alright, I kind of want to take this gun, so we're going to have to drop something else here. Let's see. Defrauding Oldridian. I have no idea what that is. Compressing Nebula, huh? Guess we could drop that. Did that not? Oh, that must have been at 51. Unbelievable. What is this? Some kind of sorcery going on here. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the double penetrating pent-up alchemist. It was in the black market like last week or something, I think. Pardon. But it damages you when you shoot it. You know, it's not not that great, but we're keeping that for sentimental value as well. Alright, let's see. We gotta drop something else here. Golden touch. Wanna know where that gold at? I guess we'll drop that. It's okay. It's okay. Burst fire or burst fire? Alright guys, what do you think? Should I use burst fire or should I use burst fire? I'm thinking we should go with burst fire. Whee! Up we go! Skag Dog Days. Oh man, what is that a reference to? I know that's a reference to something, I just can't think of what that is. Hey. That's pretty juicy. I guess they explode when it kills them. That is right here is when the rack attack comes in the most handy. When you're dealing with flying enemies, rack attack is God. It is God, people. Okay. Get him, beast. Get him.
To the front!
It's okay. He tried. We're doing our best, you guys. Hey, look at that. More suppositories. Let's drop that off right there.
That'll teach that arrogant spatula-wielding bastard. As soon as people taste my new and improved SCAG dogs, I'll be at the top of the culinary establishment once again. And you'll get free SCAG dogs for life. Hope you're hungry.
Hell yeah. Guess you'd think that this thing might be pretty good at taking care of air units too. But I think you have to be pretty good on the aim with that. Alright, let's take a look here. Anything else on this map we haven't quite hit up? Right over where we got this mission, that claptrap motor. What's this? Legendary hunt back there. I guess we could go hit that up while we're here. Just before we dish off the planet. Dump on dump truck. Alright, we'll have to go do that one before we end today too. We'll get that up. Because that's dump truck. I mean, come on. We gotta go get dump truck today. If we have the opportunity, we're doing it. Get electrocuted. I'm gonna let you live with that. Head up. Gotta go all the way around. Then we're gonna get there and I'm gonna have gone to the complete wrong location. Skill, people. It takes skill. Aww. And that's what skill is right there. Alright, moving up. Let's go get this bastard.
Welcome back, my girl.
Yeah, I'm surprised. From what I remember, it's supposed to reset like all of these missions too, but I don't know. Weird. Weird sauce. At least we can still hit them up. Another one of the legendary hunts over here. I have no idea what we're hunting. One of these larvas. Here it is. What do we got? Lavender Crawley. Alright, let's see how the hostile bish takes care of him. Eating it. Eating the health away. Yeah, fuck. Creepy Crawley. Quit crawling around. You're gross. This is why you deserve to die. I just gotta go to the next level. Come on. What do we got? Where is it? Bobby Crowley. Is that there's a Crowley? I don't know. It'd be kind of funny if it was Crowley. Hey! On to level 3. Man, that's like one of the hardest parts, you know, about Hemivorous too. Just keeps going up to the level after level. Oh, take it! As I'm shooting the spinners. There we go. Yeah, that's how it's done. Yeah, look at that fire rate increase when I'm in fadeaway. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm always partially thankful when I have like a full inventory that nothing cool drops, you know, that you have to decide what you want to get rid of to take it. Roll on, got that done. Alright. I think that's all about that's back here is that mission from earlier and then that thing. So we could have hit it up when we did that bad reception secondary objective. But oh well. We're rolling. We're chilling. Back up, Outrunner. Alright. Now we can roll up. Go finish this main objective here. Get our ship. Take Sanctuary off world. We can just go back up this way. Hopefully it's the quickest. I meant to do that. Alright, back up to the top here. You know, I was always like, it's always weird to see the ship. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the ship looks like. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Hey!
Firehawk, just give me the map. No way. Go! Let's do this!
Got it! Oh. This is gold!
You're a siren?
Yeah, well, runs in the family.
I'm the siren. He's just a parasite. Literally, when we were born, our father had to cut him off me. Now I'm the only thing keeping him alive. What are you doing? I can leech the power from any living thing. Even you, Firehawk. Legendary Vault Hunter. Slayer of the Destroyer. Firehawk. So many titles. So little impact. Well, I've taken your powers. Might as well finish you off.
Tyreen!
Fine.
You should have seen your face! You were like, oh, my powers! Ty, come on! We're live in 3, 2.
What is up, brothers and sisters? God Queen Tyreen coming to you live. We got something real special for you today. Your #1 most requested murder. It's the great heretic herself, the Firehawk. Well, look who got plucked. Smile. Let's give this Firehawk thing a try. Where my reading dear followers at? Ha! Loving it! But that's not all. Our path to the Great Vault has been revealed. Next stop, Promethea! Don't forget to like, follow, and obey. Don't feel bad, Lil. All legends have to die. You had a good run. I guess? That's just something people say. I don't really believe it.
All right, let's get out of here. I want to see if Katagawa is good on his word. Leave the scraps to the dogs.
Bye-bye now. Thanks for the map. And your powers. I'll make sure to finish what you started. Later, Firehawk. Or whatever you are now.
It's an ambush! Ah, dang 'em! Door's busted! Take the lift to the catwalk. I'll try to get the door open.
Always one of the...
Vault Hunter.
That was always one of the worst scenes too. When I first played the game, you know, it's like, oh, that sucks, man. You know, like they had to do Lilith like that. I don't know why they had to do her so dirty. Yeah, if you're ever on like not 11 mayhem mode or anything kind of in there, above like 3 or anything, taking the spinners as one of the modifiers is one of the better routes to go. And it's just especially because when they go out, you know, if you're down. If you're down, you can shoot the laser spinners and they'll act as giving you a second chance, just like anything else. So it's pretty handy, especially on higher mayhem levels. If you struggle as much as I do. Listen, Lilith, we're coming, but there's no time limit here. Brutal. Oh, got myself. Alright, let's roll on. Steamrolling and psychos. I'm coming, Lilith. Wait for me. At least they're taking their time, Ellie.
You're already dead. You know.
Yeah, I figure it's probably more entertaining to see combat not much more difficult than it is. You get to a certain point, it literally just turns into a grind fest of bullets. Running out of ammo and then switching up your weapons so you can keep going until eventually you grind down the enemy to 0 health. Not on regular combat encounters, but when there's someone tough out there. Mini boss, etc. This thing's not too bad. Oop.
Help her up, VH. We gotta
Take
get
it down.
Liz in the ship. This ain't good. What'd they do to her?
See, Lilith, that's how it's done.
Commander, we should go.
Thanks, Old Hunter. I'll be all right. Let's get to the ship.
There we go.
Vault Hunter, over here.
Over
You
where?
hold on to that astronaut chip for now, hun.
Ugh, this is bad, but now ain't the time to talk it through, amigo. We gotta get the hell out of here, and that ship is the safest place I know. VH, get on the ship. We gotta get out of here before more of them COV some bitches attack.
Amen, sister. Yeah, this I wouldn't say a super fan, but I'm a fan of SCP, you know, Secure, Contain, Protect. I mean, it's interesting all in its own, but this, you know, I do TTRPGs like D&D and whatnot. This weekend, I'm actually running a SCP themed game for it. I'm all big on the miniatures and everything like that, and got all the sci-fi ones and things for fantasy and whatnot, because I love Warhammer 40k as well. You can't go wrong with a lot of these things. That should be pretty interesting. it's kind of, you know, the whole SCP world is just is pretty crazy. So that'll be fun to actually take a part in something like that. And now to the ship, maybe. Oh, there we go. Sanctuary taken off. And there you have it. The basic prologue of the game is complete. I say we did a pretty good job. The graphics take a while to load in. Feels a lot bigger on the inside of that ship than it looks. Back on Sanctuary 3. Sanctuary 3. Can't have anybody catching me wrong. Yeah, a lot of the side quests are just hilarious in this game too. You know, more funny than the main quests sometimes. There's a lot of the side quests just seem like more of a gag than anything. Which is great, you know, another one of the things that just makes this game amazingly beautiful. Yeah, I tried out that bear fist for the for Moe's, the Moe's character recently, and that's kind of funny. You know, it'll shoot out and grab enemies and then pull them in close if they're not like too big or too powerful, and then it'll, if you have the right things on there, then it'll just pummel the crap out of them up close. It's pretty funny to watch. I think that's where a lot of the value comes in this game generally too. Is just the comedic value, you know. At least it is for me over the gameplay value.
Lil, what the hell happened to you?
Her tattoos are gone. Lilith is no longer a siren.
You're saying Tyrene stole Lil's powers? Well, let's hunt down that God Queen bitch and get him right back!
Are you crazy? I say we stay here and build a fort.
To Claptrap's point, can we really take on the Calypsos in our current state? Tyrene's after the power of the vault, and there's no one else who can stop her. We have to get there first. I may not be a siren, but I'm still a Crimson Raider. We all are.
I'm with you, Lil. Through thick and thin. You know which one's which, Stringbang.
That's what I've been saying!
Certain death it is, and I obviously won't pass up a chance to study a new vault. All right, let's get to it.
We ride! Onward to Promethea!
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Lil. Bad luck to take a ship out of orbit without a name.
She's already got a name. Sanctuary.
Yeah, right there on the wall, baby.
Vault Hunter, over here.
All right.
Vault Hunter, you will assist Maurice with death matters. Find him aboard the Sanctuary and come alone. Or with no more than 3 trusted accomplices.
Gotta love the specificity there. What's up, Lilith?
Tannis isn't wrong. Tyrene is more dangerous than ever. She's got an army, the map, and my siren powers. Gonna need all the help we can get. Claptrap, what intel do we have on Promethea?
Ah, Promethea, a shining metropolis and the home of the Atlas Corporation. It's the most technologically advanced planet in this arm of the galaxy.
Atlas, huh? Have to convince them to help us find the vault before the Calypsos do. Killer, plug in that astronav chip so we can set a course for Promethea.
Astronav.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Brace yourselves. This baby's sporting an explosion drive. That means you gotta be real careful with it. A single miscalculation could end this adventure real quick.
Boring. I got this. Onward to Promethea!
Claptrap, wait!
Woohoo!
So I'm floating now. How novel.
There we go.
What in the hell? We got a hull breach. Pressure's falling.
There he goes. Right in the hole.
That's weird. I'm not showing that hull breach anymore.
That's because the only thing standing between This ship in space is my ass. My ass saved all your asses.
There we go.
One sec, y'all. I'll reboot the grav generator.
My kind of flying. Glad that's over. Damn it! The drive's busted. Nav and propulsion, too. Until we get our systems online, we're dead in the sky. Ellie, how long's that gonna take?
Keep your skinny pants on, Lil. I'm working on it.
Do what you can. Fast. Vault Hunter, go check on the rest of the crew. See if anyone needs help. Claptrap,
Yes, ma'am.
keep your ass in that hole.
You can count on me.
There you go. That's why he's useful, everybody. Time to make the rounds. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Anyone there? Hello? Follow the clinical sound of my voice.
Tannis, where are you?
Don't worry about me. I'm all right. Just staying warm. The thermal control system malfunctioned during the hull breach. You'll need to reboot it.
Reboot.
Curious internal organs. Just a moment.
And that's how you reboot advanced technology, everybody. Smash it as hard as you can.
Surprisingly comfortable, you know? Like a fleshy sleeping bag. Although I do
There you
feel a
go.
bit viscous. Thank you for bringing my lab back to a survivable temperature. You should go see if anyone else requires assistance. I will contact you if any other devices require punching.
Amen to that. You're welcome. Alright, let's see. On to Marcus's shop.
My wares! My beautiful implements of destruction! Vault Hunter, quick do something!
What do you want me to do? I love the fact that Marcus could not do that on his own. Oh shoot, we gotta run through.
Range is still on fire!
Put the flames out! Hurry! Oh,
I suppose.
such poor condition for the shooting
I
range.
appreciate the help, Vault Hunter, but don't expect a fire sale.
Fire sale. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Ammo, please. Doink. And now to the crew quarters.
This thing on? Test. Hey, Vault Hunter, have we got an opportunity for you?
You don't want to miss it!
Hey, we're busy here, DLC.
Nice going, Vault Hunter. I found a problem. Blown entropy accelerator.
Yeah, get out of my
I got a
room.
spare one in the cargo bay. Come help me out, will you?
Shut up! He said he'd punish us if we told anyone.
Claptrap, did you imprison our crew?
You mean the intergalactic interns/slaves? Of course. I locked them all in a small room to ensure their unwavering loyalty. It's Management 101.
I'm gonna say this once. No slaves.
No slaves for a week. Got it. Recruit, since I can't use my prison cells anymore, I guess you can use one as your personal bunk. Enjoy, Recruit. Maybe I'll come by and admire/judge your room's feng shui later.
Perfect. I, for one, vote for the slaves. We need ship slaves.
Accelerator ain't no thing. Got loads of spare parts in the cargo bay and some special gear I was saving for you.
I mean, I feel like that's Borderlands 101. Slave having.
Oh, hell. We gotta cut our losses and vent the cargo bay.
Those are all our new vehicle parts. Damn it. Lag.
Well,
No.
there goes the raffle grabber, the jetpack, and all the left-handed guns. Guess it wasn't meant to be. But if Earl didn't get sucked
Amen
out
to
into
that.
the icy mall space, he should have a spare entropy accelerator.
I don't know who left-handed guns are made for. Insane people, I guess. What you want? Earl.
Earl, wake the hell up! Our ship's dead in the water and we need your help!
What you want?
An entropy accelerator.
I'm busy. Now scram.
Just hand over the entropy accelerator, Earl.
I don't see your name on the door, whatever your name is.
Hand over that part or I'm gonna twist you into a pretzel and fondue your ass.
Fair enough. I'd give it to you if you had something worth my while, but you don't. So get lost, freeloader.
Earl, it's been a day, amigo. Don't test me.
You ain't got squat. No sail.
Earl, you... Vault Hunter, he's locked in there tight. Maybe if you had some more iridium, he'd be willing to trade. Go talk to my mom at the bar. She keeps all kinds of currency around just in case.
Definitely don't want to put any of my iridium in there. Need that stuff for later. Now scram, sucker! Earl's hilarious as well. Let's see, I think there's... Is there something in here? No. I think there's a... like an audio log in here. That's supposed to be in there anyway, but I probably already got it previously. Can find a lot of those in nooks and crannies around the ship. Boom. Moxie!
Yeah.
The name's Moxie. What's yours, sugar?
I am Flack, and your pheromones are overwhelming.
Guilty as charged.
Quit thirsting up our new Vault Hunter, Ma. We're in the crap. We need some iridium to fix the ship.
Have you tried my slots? Maybe you'll get lucky.
You think?
Not quite right yet. Gotta practice.
Good luck. Stay alive.
Oh,
Would
look
you
at that.
You've got the magic touch. Come back anytime, sugar. I've got a few other games we could play.
All right, VH, go give that turd Blossom Earl what he wants.
Need her to do that every time I play slots on here. 340,000. Hey, we got a shitty shield. Look at that. Alright, back to the cargo bay. And I was running. And then I was sliding. Damn it, Earl.
What you want? What? Nothing striking
Oh, it's
fancy?
already-
Well, I'm tired of looking at you.
Where am I going?
Scram. You can have the damn
Oh.
hustle. What's it? Come back, never. You can knock on the
There
door.
it is.
You want a damn prize or something?
Yes.
Well, that was a bitch and a half. Now go install that new entropy accelerator. We gotta get a move on.
Back up we go. Back up we go. Yeah, I'm just getting over like a cold, you know, but one of the colds that like brings on a cough, and then it's always annoying, right? Because then the cough sticks with you for like decades after the cold goes away. And it's just every once in a while, like you feel fine most of the time, but then like one portion of the day, and you're not even necessarily like later in the day, you're just, oh well, now I'm coughing, turning into a sick old person.
Oh yeah, she's purring like a SCAG with a belly full of bandit. We're back online, Lil.
Wow.
Head to the bridge, VH. Let's get out of here.
Ooh. Laggy. Laggy, laggy. Alright. Back to the front. Got some of those tedious movements now.
Lil, you're back on the grid. Thought you might have just, while you were gone, Troy whipped up a propaganda vid for our followers. Galaxy premiere.
This is so fucked up too.
Looking good, Firehawk. Better hurry up and get to Promethea. See you later. Have a good war.
Say what you will about those guys, but their production value is through the roof!
Damn it, Claptrap.
Ignore them. We've got work to do. Vault Hunter, let's get out of here. For real this time. Take us to Promethea.
Amen. Yeah, that video is so messed up, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on, guys. Like, did you have to go that far? Like, not them, but like Gearbox. I mean, it's whatever, but it's like a hot damn, you know?
Here we go.
Turns her into such a joke.
What's happening? I can't see! I can't see! Oh, yes. It's full of stars.
Well, we arrived in one piece. First.
I hope you were able to hear that.
Hell, that's a Malawan fleet.
Maliwan.
I thought this was an Atlas planet. Something ain't right, Lil.
Looks like we aren't the only ones with their eye on Promethea. Vault Hunter, over here.
What's up, Lilith?
Listen, about what happened on Pandora. You can't let anything slow us down. You're gonna have to pick up the slack for me. Can I count on you?
Yes, Commander. We are a pack now.
Good. Now let's make contact with Atlas. If anyone knows where the vault is, it's them.
All right.
Picking up any signals from Atlas. Malawan must be jamming their comms. Wait,
Boom.
here's something.
Oh.
Sounded like an Atlas distress call. They need help down there. Getting Atlas on our side would be a good start to finding the vault here. If we can back them up, maybe they'll help us. Or at least not kill us while we search. That distress call was coming from the city outskirts. We need to get you down to the surface, but we don't have access to the Promethean fast travel network.
Way ahead of you, Lil. Vault Hunter, come down to the cargo bay and let's chat.
Let's chat. Alright, Dan. Alright, let's see. Snatch up some loot, maybe. Cash. Dollar bills in my pocket. Rich as I can be. What's that? Is that just medical? Oh, looks like a gun. Oh, the gun vending machines are golden. I might be wrong, but from what I remember in the older games, the gun machines were that kind of orangish color on the map, you know what I mean? Devil's Foursome, it looks like, in there. We got all these.
Fully upgraded. Why not purchase any of these other fine products?
Alright. Let's see. We'll hit up a lot of these DLCs once we finish the game. Move on to those. Run through everything on that too. Get a good look around the ship. Now I should show you this while we're here. Let's see, where is that thing at? Oh, maybe it's not open yet. I think this opens up later, maybe? But somewhere around here there is a small little extra side room. It must be after you meet Zero or something like that. But it opens up, and I think it's through here, and it leads to a little board of bounties that you can track down and kill. I didn't even find it until recently, but you know, most often you end up killing them all without even knowing. All right, I guess we are just about ready to roll.
Right, so I rigged up our drop pod with a fast travel unit. Once you're planet side, it'll hook up with a local network and you can come right back up. Now, it won't be what you call comfortable or trustworthy or or safe by any measure. I'm just listing things, ain't no bud at the end of that. Except these two hands you've been checking out. I saw ya. Anyway, get in and I'll watch.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
All right.
Listen,
Oh.
I know Lil's putting on a good face, but she's hurting. We're all gonna have to pick up the slack. I know you're up to it, sweet cheeks.
Yeah, I know they got a lot of that extra little dialogue in the game too. Gotta try to make sure I get all that. Alright everybody, now as of always, if you liked what was in the video, subscribe for more of this good stuff to flow into your feed nearly every day. I am the Curator, and I wish you the best. I will see you next time.